A very interesting question this. Let's look at statement 1 and try to find a yes as well as no. We know that the list has 30 positive even integers. So let's assume something like the list has lots of 2's, 29 2's, and then it has a 4. The condition given is that when any of the 30 integers is increased by 2, the number of distinct integers does not change. So in this list here, we know that there are two distinct integers, 2 and 4. The answer is 2 here. And see, if any of the 29 2's are increased by 2, we would have 28 2's and 2 4's. The number of distinct integers will still remain 2 only, and if this 4 is increased by 2, then we would have 29 2's and a 6. Still, the number of distinct integers will remain 2. So see, in all the cases, the number of distinct integers remained 2, and this set does have 2 consecutive even integers, and therefore the answer is yes. So we got a yes. Now let's try getting a no. So getting no is a lot easier. Imagine if it was something like 10, 20, 30 until say 300. All the positive even integers are distinct, and there are overall 30 distinct integers. And if any of the integers is increased by 2, for example, if 10 is increased by 2, 10 becomes 12. So we get a new integer 12, but we also lose an integer 10. So the number of distinct integers remains 30. However, in this case, we do not have 2 consecutive even integers in the set, and therefore such a set leads to no as an answer. So yes was possible, no was possible. That means statement 1 alone is not sufficient. Statement 2 alone provides very little information. This alone is not going to be sufficient. We can very comfortably say that statement 2 alone is not sufficient. This doesn't talk about any peculiar case. Statement 2 is not sufficient. Now let's combine and see what happens. Now statement 2 says that at least one integer occurs thrice in the list. So now cases such as this can no longer be taken. This case can be taken, so yes, a yes can be obtained. Can we try getting a no here? Yes, we can try, but we will never get a no. See, the point is very simple. If there is a set, if there's something like say 2 and something else, let's say at the end we have 100, and if a 2 is repeating here, then when any of these repeating terms is increased by 2, we will get a new integer. We will get a 4, and therefore the number of distinct integers in the set will increase. The only case when the number of distinct integers will not increase is when there is already a 4 in the list. And if there is already a 4, then 2 consecutive even integers already exist in the list. So you can try, but you will never get a no. Try 3 integers are repeating, and there may be other elements in the set. Imagine increasing any of these repeating terms by 2 will lead to a 12, and therefore the number of distinct integers in the set would increase. The only case when the number of distinct integers in the set would not increase is when the list already has a 12 in it. And if the list already has a 12, then it already has 2 consecutive even integers in it, and therefore a no is not going to be possible. So on combining, we get a consistent yes. Combining worked. C is the correct answer choice. Don't worry about this answer here. This is just a dummy answer. C is the correct answer choice.